11, 10, 9, ignition sequence start. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. All engine running. We have a liftoff. Liftoff on Apollo 11.
Before anyone told me what Christianity was about, the whole idea of believing in God just seemed outdated and weird. But then I read a book which described who Jesus was and what he did, and I found it intriguing and attractive. But where did the information come from? The primary source of information about Jesus comes from the Gospels, which are some books which have been compiled into the Bible. And there are four eyewitness accounts of things that had happened, say, 30 to 60 years before they were written. They describe some quite incredible events. But now, 2,000 years on, why do we have reason to believe them? Well, people at the time were happy to believe them. And when you read them, you think, well, why would anyone make these up? It occurred to me that back in 1969, people landed on the moon. In 2,000 years' time, in a post-apocalyptic age, somebody might look back and say, nah, that's just a fairy story. It's incredible to claim that someone set foot on the moon. How do you know it's more than just that light in the sky? And this idea that someone said one small step for man, a giant leap for mankind, well, that's just romantic tosh. And yet, I remember it. I remember watching on TV. In effect, I was there. I believe. So, what about you and the gospel? What about you and the stories about Jesus' birth, his life, his death, his resurrection? Maybe you've never read them, but there's no value in discounting them. At least take the time to consider maybe they are true and see where that leads. Have a good day.
On the moon, Neil Armstrong, 38-year-old American, standing on the surface of the moon. On this July 20th, 1969.
That's one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind. Oh, that looks beautiful, Neil. It has a stark beauty all its own. It's like much of the high desert of United States. It's different, but it's very pretty out here. Beautiful, beautiful. Isn't that something? Magnificent sight out here. Magnificent desolation.
Tranquility Base, Houston. Guidance recommendation is pings, and you're cleared for takeoff.
Roger, understand. We're number one on the runway. 7, 6, 5, engine arm ascent.